Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. Sitting across the table from me is my co-host. Good man.
My name is Alan Wino Wagner. Is what you call me.
Wino Wagner. Very good. He's drinking wine. He's drinking a fine Bordeaux.
Yep.
And then no podcast producer today to speak of.
Nope. Just another day that the producer just had to miss out on all the activities.
Do you know what's going on with him? Why he's not here?
He's getting high. I think it's like the Boulder burnout or something today.
I thought that was on 420.
I don't know. I just figured that happens all the time in Denver.
Wait, so he's just like
or Boulder.
He's just kind of constructing his own Boulder burnout.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
August.
You can kind of just go there whenever you want, and the people will come as long as you're up there smoking. You know. Gotcha.
Do you think this is an acceptable reason for him not to be at the podcast?
Yeah. I feel like I know what's important to the little guy, and that's weed is one of them. So.
That's true. This is like similar to like, let's say you had like it was your anniversary or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I can't do the podcast because it's my wife and mine's 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd be like, on one hand, I'd be like, I wish you were here, but on the other hand, it's like you have to understand.
There's priorities.
The significance.
Exactly. Yep.
So, okay, that's fair. He's just off getting high.
Well, yeah, on top of a mountain or something.
Okay, so yeah, it's a little more. He's not just getting high. He's not cruising around, smoking a blunt. He's on top of a mountain.
He's achieving his goals in life. As silly as they may be, he's achieving them.
Exactly. And we all have different things that we strive for, and that's what he likes.
Yep.
And, fine.
Got to give it to him. Man of priorities.
Exactly.
Yep.
When you have dreams, I was actually thinking about this recently.
Okay.
When you have dreams, like dreams are not something, especially like, okay, so now, right, we're like in our 30s, and I think it's about high time we give up on the majority of our dreams, I think, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I have gleaned over the years is that dreams are not things you should take lightly. You know what I mean?
No.
You should really actually try to achieve your dreams. You should actually give a good, honest effort towards a dream.
Because your dreams will be just that if you don't, they'll be just that.
Oh, it'll only be a dream. It will never be a reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Well, yeah. And, we're all just going to fucking, die and just rot in a hole, and our existence will be forgotten if we don't, so it's like you gotta do the things that make you happy in life.
Exactly. Either way, you're going into the hole, right?
Exactly.
Either way.
So well, you might as well be happy while you're here.
Best case scenario, you get put into a hole. I mean, there's lots of other ways your body could decompose.
How do you want to be disposed of?
I think I want to be fed to wild animals.
That's funny you bring that up because that's exactly how I want to go.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not even kidding.
Wow, that's crazy.
So like there's this like nature preserve that like forensic teams use.
Yes.
Like where you can literally offer. It's like offering your body to science, but it's like for like like law enforcement in this scenario or whatever. But they basically like leave your body completely exposed out in like the open and let it decay or let animals come and do whatever they gotta do, and then like they go by like and they take notes after like certain time periods.
Yep.
And so like there's like, okay, this is what a body could potentially look like after decaying for like 1 week or like a month or like a year or like several years.
Cool.
Yeah. So like you just
so you want to donate your body to science, but that specific.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Like I just get to like lie in a field,
right? So you want like the free range, dedicate your body to science experience. You don't want to like be like just in a lab getting chopped up by like pre-med students.
I mean, I could be swayed a lot of different ways
right.
with this.
But it seems like your preference would be
like there's I feel like there's both legitimate and illegitimate ways to donate your body to somebody to have activities after you're dead.
Wait, are you suggesting there's like a necrophiliac network?
There could be.
That is interesting. 'Cause maybe could you work it out? Like your family gets paid after you die, and all you did was just give your dead body to get fucked.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you gotta be a pretty slick looking dead body though. I think.
I think maybe the worse the better.
You think so?
Well, I think the whole reason that you're necrophiliac is I don't think you like to.
I think there's a bunch of morticians out there that just like it's an easy fucking score for them. You know?
Well, like they're doing the fucking, or they're like pimping out dead bodies.
Oh well, maybe both.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's a slippery slope. If you start fucking the dead bodies, like the next logical step is to pimp out the dead bodies.
I would think it'd be the other way around. Because I think it would occur to you first of all. Because first of all, I mean, I don't know. Look, I feel like the idea to fuck the dead bodies wouldn't be the first thing that would occur to you. Money comes first. All right. As Warren Zevon once said, the money comes first, the love comes second.
I don't know, man.
So I'm thinking at first he sells a couple bodies for fucking. He's like, this is a little fucked up, but at least I'm not doing it. And then he like hears like a guy like really come hard, and he's like, well,
okay,
now we're talking.
Well, as much as I'm obliged to agree with you, I gotta say I got.
You're standing your ground.
I'm standing my ground on this one. I think that like. People just like fucking, It's like they get this dude's just fucking hanging out there, fucking like about to tear into this dead body and fucking fix it up and stuff. And he's like, oh, like this fucking naked lady here. Nobody's around. Maybe have myself a little go here and see what things are about.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's quite the. I'm just
trying to put myself in the mind.
Right. I know. I know what you would do.
The mind of a mortician.
I know what you would do.
It's a new show I'm coming.
Mind of mortician.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yo, Essie, you think I fucked dead bodies? Dirt the dirt.
Why do we always get back to Carlos Mencia somehow?
It's like. And he had that tape too where he had admitted to stealing all the jokes.
Yeah.
He's like, do I fuck dead bodies? Hell yeah, I do. Your grandpa dies in front of me. I say I fuck his dead body. And there ain't nothing you can do about it because I'm rich and famous. Of course I fucked that dead broad. What you think, Essay?
Jesus Christ.
I stuffed it like a piñata.
Good God. Okay, so donating your body to science. I think that's both of what we kind of want to do.
Yeah.
Or were you just thinking about like doing like the dying cat scenario where you just kind of wander off into the woods like when it's time and then you just lie down and die? Like, is that kind of what you're thinking?
Well, I was hoping that there would like it would be not necessarily to science, but there could be something set up where there was like some sort of like den of like ravenous wolves, but it'd be like
feast on me.
It'd be like a pit of ravenous wolves.
Okay.
So that way, other people aren't in danger, and they can just kind of toss my body over the ridge, and then I'm just into this pit of wild wolves. I just get ripped to shreds in front of my family.
I watched. I went to a fish store one time.
Yeah.
And the guy offered to allow us to see him feed the piranhas.
Yep.
And it was fucking awesome. And so, like, what I'm thinking is that, like, that was pretty cool. So we could make our own pit, and
piranha pit.
No, but it would be like just wolves in there.
Oh,
and then we would throw bodies in, and it'd be. I think it'd be fun for.
Yeah.
People to come and watch.
Yeah, I think
no harm, no foul. Like, I mean, you're a dead body. You're
and
not gonna fucking...
it's consensual, right? Like the dead body, the person prior to being dead consented.
Yeah.
And then all the people who are in the arena watching and enjoying these festivities, they all consented.
And not to mention wolves, they're endangered. All right, so feeding them is a good thing.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's fine.
Yes.
I think it's okay.
And then you could like sell those wolves to like drug dealers because then they have the thirst for human flesh and blood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those wolves couldn't get out ever.
Yeah, that'd be a bad deal.
It'd be a real bad time, I think.
Because we have like wolf pups who start feeding them human young. They're all like literally their entire diet is just human flesh.
Just like a couple bodies a day,
man.
Just toss it in there.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
You have one of these wolves as a pet.
Yeah.
You just have like a fucking
that's kind of
paper
like
cut.
That's kind of
life.
That's kind of an interesting thing because it's like the way we domesticated wolves was by like feeding them like, you know, our scraps and stuff.
Right.
So like in this scenario, we would be still doing that, but we'd also be like feeding them like us.
Right.
So there'd be a little bit of like conflict of interest for the wolves, I think. You know, where it's just like if I eat this person, I might not get more people to eat. But I like eating people. So
you're saying that these wolves are gonna have a very similar dilemma on their hands that this mortician does. Where
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, look, if I fuck this one person, I'm probably just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I wonder if you're putting a wolf in a real moral quandary.
You're really testing the whole bite the hand that feeds you.
It's
scenario,
true. It really makes you have sympathy for these morticians who fuck the dead, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
It's such a fragile line they're walking. You know what I mean? A thin blue line they're walking.
Do you think there's ever been like okay, so like first off, how often do you think this whole mortician fucking like dead people thing happens? Do you think it's
call me an optimist, but I don't think it happens that
like
often.
1 in 100, 1 in 1,000?
Do I think that 1 in 100 morticians have fucked a dead body?
Yeah.
Do I think that?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think 1 in 100. I kind of think that might be the ballpark.
I gotta agree with you.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to get into.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to get into.
Well, you know. So what was I gonna say? So like 1 in 100 morticians, right?
Yes.
And there's, you know, probably what, like 10,000, 100,000 morticians. There's a lot of dead bodies that got to be dealt with.
Die a lot.
So like probably like 100,000 morticians as career morticians or something.
So a mortician, now, is a mortician like, just so we get the, you know, the terminology, the titles correct, right? So is a mortician the dude who like puts the makeup on the body, makes it presentable for like?
I think so. I think it's the person who like like prepares the body to be put in the ground essentially. Yeah.
You know, I think a lot more people these days are getting cremated. I think cremation has become a much more fashionable thing.
Sure.
So there's less bodies. There might be the same amount of bodies to fuck.
But they're still full bodies before they get cremated though.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah. They're like
they're
like on a moving conveyor belt.
They're still sitting there waiting to get fucked by the mortician.
It's like its hair begins to get singed. He's like, no, wait. Pulls it off, rips its pants down. He's like, God damn, you almost let one go.
Yup.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Get out of here. Turn your back.
All right. So 100,000 morticians, let's say roughly.
I think there must be like much less than that.
And one you think less than that?
Less than 100,000 morticians?
50,000?
Like in the U.S.?
Yeah. 50,000?
Man, maybe 50,000.
Okay, 50,000. 1% of 50,000, so 500 of them. Wait, that fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, no. 50,000. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
So there are currently 500 living morticians who fuck the dead.
Yeah.
Or have.
And they're just roaming around like the rest of us.
They are. But luckily, they're not into us, you know? It's a pretty harmless kink, you know?
Kind of. Well, unless they start, murdering people to have sex with
but
them.
why would they need to, right?
Like, I don't know, just a dry spell.
They don't even have
like say for instance, like just old. They've been getting only just these fat, disgusting old fucks.
Sure.
You know, like no like car accident, 20-year-old fucking good looking ladies or anything coming in.
Right.
You know, nothing like that. So they got a little dry spells for this. Like, I got the itch. You know, I'm not going to sit around here and wait for somebody to die or anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So what do you think? 1 in 100 of the 500 morticians probably
do a murder?
Do a murder to have sex with sex with the body?
I mean, okay, sure.
Okay. So like there's five serial killer.
There's 5 living morticians who not only fuck bodies but actually at times get so desperate for a specific type of corpse that they go find that variety and okay, sure,
they're among us.
Yeah, they are. Now that's only 5 though, right? So like, you know, the odds of the one being in our proximity, that's very slim.
Yeah, but it's not 0.
So what is that, a 1 in 10,000 chance that one of those morticians is living in our proximity, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a funeral home right down the road from here.
I like those odds.
I'm
a gambling man. I like those odds. They're fine odds. You know what I mean?
All right. That'd be a cool news story to look at, though.
It would be.
Yeah.
It'd be cooler yet if we were the ones who brought attention to this issue. You know what I mean? Like finally,
hey guys, we ran the fucking numbers.
Yes.
There's like at least 5 of these guys running around.
Yeah.
So
that'd be fun just to go bring that to just like a local. I don't know, detective agency. I don't know.
Like your local PI.
I guess you could just go to the police department. They'd be like, "What do you mean?" Like, well, all I'm saying is that maybe not here.
Yeah,
but
they're out there.
But there are literally 5 living serial necrophiliacs.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a list of all of the funeral homes
exactly
in the entire United States.
And I'm gonna need a full psychological profile on each one of them.
Yeah.
To just start narrowing this down because we have a lot of work ahead of us. Hey, put on a pot of coffee. We have a long night ahead of us. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, hey, Dunkin' Donuts on me tomorrow morning. All right, this is gonna be an all nighter.
God damn it!
It's like, who are you guys? We're the Going Hard podcast. God damn it! Let's get to work. They're like, wait a minute, did you guys call us and prank call us like a year and a half ago? I'm like, maybe, I don't know.
it's
called a lot of places.
It's something that we're known to do, I guess.
Yeah.
How can I deny it?
They're like, I'm pretty sure you were calling about some like Alex Jones and some little boy. I was like, well, you know,
somebody's got to let the people know.
This would be a hell of a tip for Alex Jones. Unfortunately, he's indisposed.
Fuck. No, he's still out for a little bit, right?
Well, he's out. I don't think he's going to.
I think he's still putting a show on and stuff.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to jail, going to prison. But I think that maybe he's just like. I imagine he's treading quite lightly at this point.
Should we call the Prison Planet hotline or what?
I mean, it certainly couldn't hurt. Somebody needs to, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And we'll call him up and we'll run the numbers and. I mean, look, if you give someone cold hard data like the way we just broke that down.
Yeah,
they'd be fucking retarded not to look into it at least, right?
I mean, like, all I'm saying is I feel like we have been doing a better job of breaking this down than probably Alex Jones' own team could.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So...
Yeah, they're all distracted. They're like, oh, are we going to lose our jobs? Oh, what's happening? Yeah, they're not even doing real journalism the way they used to do it on InfoWars.
So they rely on people like me and you, you know?
They have to, because we actually have time on our hands. I understand that... Look, we understand that Mr. Jones is currently entangled in a bit of a legal battle.
But this one's really going to really break through the wall here.
This will make up for all those legal fees and then some, I believe.
Perfect.
That's how big of a story this is going to be.
I don't think this is the right. Let's see here.
Maybe PrisonPlanet.tv is no longer as free as it used to be.
Well, they should have like just a website, right? Just InfoWars.
Yeah.
InfoWars webs.
I don't know. Did it all get like fucking?
It might have.
I guess deplatformed. I don't know if that's even the right way to say that. But
I found it. All right. So phone number. There's a clip of him just doing his thing. There's a dog barking upstairs. There's all sorts of fun stuff happening.
Oh yeah,
here.
Lots of dogs.
Oh my god.
Here, find that. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Let's see here. Archive. RSS banned video. That sounds nice. How come website? That's a real gripe that I have with modern day websites, you guys. Back in the day, you used to be able to click on old contact tab somewhere on the website, and it would bring you to a phone number. Nobody wants to receive phone calls anymore, I found out. It's very unfortunate. Let's see here. You know, I just want to I want to hop on a website and I want to be able to call Alex Jones if I want to, or like if I'm on Pornhub and I have a bad experience, I want to be able to click on the contact me button and talk with somebody about my bad experience if I needed to. It's not the case anymore.
What's going on?
What's going on down here? Oh, you got that.
You held down the fort fine?
Yeah, I was explaining to the people how I'm upset about websites not having like contact me buttons anymore.
Oh,
where you just like click it and they have phone numbers there.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they send you through like an automated messaging system that never fucking works. It's all like IMs.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, dude.
Yep, this is capitalism, buddy.
Phone number. This is why we need a producer here. I fucking
Take it or leave it. You can't find the number?
Can't walk and chew gum at the same time, bud.
Yeah, because you're a retard.
Yeah. Contact InfoWar customer service. This might be it. Oh yeah, here we go.
There you go, buddy. Is there the leave a tip hotline?
All right, here I'll pass this over to you.
All right.
This could be any number. It didn't look like it was on an official. I think the website was called Pissed Off Customer.
Okay.
But it looked like it provided.
It says it's an international number and charges may apply.
That's fine.
All right.
Put the speaker on. Are we getting any?
I don't know.
Thank you for calling the offices of Alex Jones Productions.
Perfect.
Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv.
And PrisonPlanet.tv.
To place or check on the status of an order from the Infowars shop, please press 1. If you have questions or comments about your PrisonPlanet.tv subscription, please press 2. To leave a message regarding a news tip, press 3. To reach the media hotline,
I think 3 is the one we want.
To hear other departments, press 5. To hear you have reached the Infowars news tip line. Please leave your tip. If you'd like, leave your name and contact number or email. Due to high volume of information, we may not be able to respond to all tips. Thank you. You've reached the Infowars comment line. You've got 60 seconds for your question or comment. 60 seconds.
Like what's
and
all
if it's
him.
good,
It's all him.
we'll put it on air.
He recorded all of this
Please leave
himself.
your message after the tone.
Okay.
When done, hang up.
He's a hard worker.
He is.
He works his ass off. Hey, Alex. This is Josh from the Going Hard. This is Josh from the Going Hard podcast. So I'm going to run some quick numbers by you. There are 50,000 morticians in the United States of America, correct? How many of those do you think have sex with dead people? I think 1 in 100. How many morticians does that leave us? 500 morticians. Now, these morticians who are having sex with dead bodies cannot be very scrupulous people. I reckon 1 in 100 of these 500 kill and have sex with dead bodies. Therefore, there are currently 5 active serial killing necrophiliacs in America today. At least 5, Alex. We need to look into this. You're the only guy who will. I'm so sorry, but everything that happened in that case, I think those kids were crisis actors too, all right? Thanks so much. This is Josh from the Going Hard Podcast, goinghardpodcast@gmail.com if you want to reach out to us. And that's 701-219-4734 if you want to give us a call, all right? Let's look into this, man. This could be a big one. This could get the fucking people off your dick. All right, thanks, Alex. Bye. All right.
I think that was very concise.
Yeah, it's hard to...
Very concise and straight to the point, yeah.
When you're talking about something as serious as 5
roving necrophiliac morticians.
Yeah.
Serial killers.
When you're talking about something that's that serious, I mean, it's hard to fit that into 60 seconds.
Yeah, but you did it.
I know.
Yeah, perfect.
To say I'm proud of myself would be an understatement.
All right, well,
and we gave him, we sent him a little support too, so that we support.
We did.
Yeah,
good.
I think
so that should at least butter the grease the chain. Is that the terminology?
Yeah, I think what they say is the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
There you go.
So we're just gonna squeak. We're gonna be a squeaky wheel on this whole.
We're greasing that wheel for him a little bit.
Look, buddy, someone needs to fucking look into this. This is a serious problem.
We could probably get off necrophilia though for a little bit if we want. You want to talk about something else?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. State Fair's in town.
Oh, the State Fair.
Yeah.
You like the State Fair?
I went the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a weird experience.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. I'm just an awkward fucking.
Yeah, I like these Allen stories where you have a very odd social interaction.
Yeah.
That's easily avoidable by just not being weird.
Yeah. That's exactly what this fucking is.
Okay.
It's
I hate to laugh already, but I'm giddy. I'm giddy with anticipation.
It's fucking so dumb. So Carly,
Susan, she's
Susan,
known
as
to
she's
the
known.
podcast, folks.
We were going to this one place because she needs this broom thing. It's like one of those as seen on TV fucking booths where they do that shit. But it's like a special broom that is really good at picking shit up, and she works at a salon, so there's hair and shit all over the place. And so, it's a good deal. She was going to pick it up. The salon was going to pay her back. And then they have a nice broom, One of those scenarios.
Yep.
And so I'm just tagging along and watching and stuff. And we're talking with them. And it was, at the very beginning of our State Fair day. And so neither of us wanted to be walking around with the fucking broom, just the entire fucking rest of the day. It sounds annoying as fuck. And so we just, asked the guy, how long, what time do you guys close? So we didn't miss him before we left or whatever. And, So and we were just like, yeah, well, we don't want to carry around a broom with us the whole day, so we'll just come back later. The guy's like, well, no, you can just you can like pay us now, pay this lady over here now, and then like we can save your thing for you, and you can come and pick it up when you're ready for it, which is kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, because why does it matter if you pay now? What difference does it make? Are they going to sell out of those fucking as seen on TV brooms? I don't think so.
Exactly. And so like what I was going to say like to this guy is that like what I intended on saying to him was no, that's fine. We'll pay when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, what I said to this man was, "Don't worry, you'll get your money later."
What?
And I immediately understood that was a weird fucking thing to say, and like actually very rude kind of sounding.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck! Like I just kind of did a weird thing again.
Did you just walk? That was the last thing you said. You just kind of walked away.
Yeah.
So
we both just kind of looked at each other really fucking weird, and then we left, and then I told Carly, I'm just like, we're not coming back today and getting this, and then we never did.
Well, she could have. Why did you? She could have gone. Don't worry, you'll get your money later.
I was like, you'll get your money.
Yeah. That's like you're in like a threatening situation.
That's what I mean. That's what
like,
I mean. Don't worry, you'll get your money.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's such a fucking dick thing to say to somebody who's like fucking like just sitting there trying to like make a living peddling some fucking shit.
It would have been much better had you just grabbed a broom and be like, don't worry, I'll get your money later. Now that would have been fucking sick.
Okay,
but not taking a broom and saying that doesn't make any sense.
It's kind of a weird thing. Yeah. So like, that's embedded in my brain forever, and I'll think about it every day until I die. Probably.
I can't wait till I go to the fair now.
Yeah. So you can see this guy.
So I can go up to him and be like, "Don't worry, I'll get your money later," and walk away.
He's like, "Why does this keep happening to me?" I felt like such a weirdo.
I'm gonna have everybody I go with. We're gonna go in like 33-minute intervals. So it's
over.
So it's not like detectable, like a detectable pattern.
Yeah.
But just make sure that everyone kind of goes up to him and says, "Hey, don't worry, man, you'll get your money, all right." And then like spit on the ground.
It's so fucked up.
Just spit at his feet. Don't worry, you'll get your money.
It's funny because like normally when somebody were to say something like that, you probably have like a tone. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're like intending it to be like kind of just like fucking like fuck you kind of.
Right.
But like I'm like I said it, or I intended to say it in a nice like way, like because I'm a non-threatening guy. I was trying to just be like, don't worry, man, we'll come back and we'll pay for it then.
Yeah.
So I'm sure like my eyes and like my tone of voice did not match up with my fucking words in that scenario.
Like really, what you're saying. You'll get your money. The weird thing is saying your money.
Yeah.
Because if you said like you'll get the money.
Yeah.
You'll get the money later. But this is like you owe him.
Even Carly heard it too, and she was like, "What the fuck?" I'm just like, "Yeah, dude, I don't fucking know."
God, that's something I need to ask Carly next time she's on the pod. There must just be dozens of these she has stored. Of you just having the worst interactions.
I'm wondering how often I do it and don't even fucking realize I do it too.
Yeah, I mean I do it too though. Like in quick little things where someone's like, "Have a good day," and you're like, "I love you, bye." And you're like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" Like shit like that. That happens.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I mean, do you have any notable ones that you can remember?
I bet every day, like if you do like walk past someone like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, you. You kind of like.
Yeah,
because your brain's not on the social part. At least mine isn't. Mine. Sometimes I'm in a social interaction and my brain is so fucking many miles away from that social interaction. Yep. So then God only knows. I mean, I've done probably 30 episodes of this podcast and my brain wasn't in the entire time. What I mean?
And that's one thing that like I think of too, because like I've up to this year have like always had like a work scenario or something where I can go to and like actually like have conversations, or like in this scenario, just like practice fucking social ness in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
I'm working from fucking home now.
Yeah.
And like I feel like it's fucking like just dwindling away.
You think it's making it worse?
And that's why like I'm thankful for like, podcast days and stuff like this, because I, get to have a little bit of social interaction. But at the same time, we don't talk about fucking normal things ever.
No.
So it's probably making it worse. So not only am I not talking to fucking anybody,
right.
I'm like talking to you and fucking like talking about serial rape, serial fucking killer mortician.
Yeah, hey, they're not rapists.
Necrophiliacs.
Hey, buddy.
They're not rapists.
Come on.
Well,
these men, they're not rapists.
That's true.
Okay,
Yep.
that's not slanted.
There's no soul in there, so it's just an inanimate object.
Exactly.
You don't need consent for inanimate
Very
objects.
good. Very good. All right.
Yep.
But yes, I get your point. I get your point just from that aside alone.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm in a similar situation where I don't really speak to any. I go to work every day, but I don't really speak to anybody. Like, and then like even. So now I live with a comic, and then the other guy I live with is just like a degenerate gambler, like 27-year-old, like probably like lifetime server in the restaurant. Like we don't talk about anything normal at all.
Yeah.
Like the other day I was in the kitchen, and my roommate was talking about how he fucks his dad. Like he's went on this diatribe about how he fucks his dad. I don't think he actually fucks. You know what I mean? Though. Like,
yeah, but it's a funny little bit.
It's just the kind of conversation. He's just like seeing how casually he can talk about fucking his dad. He's like, oh yeah, you know, at first we just embraced or whatever, and it was no big deal. But I think we both kind of felt something. So next time we saw each other, it was just kind of, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know, the gates were broken, and one thing led to another. I was just fucking my dad, you know. It's like these are just the things that I hear every day, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
so then you go out into the world.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Nothing good.
No,
right?
I mean, I've said this forever, but I'm like completely incapable of having a normal conversation. People like, it's not even that I can't do it. Like, I could maybe do it, but at this point I'm so uninterested and I get so bored.
Dude, normal conversations like fucking terrify me.
I don't understand it.
I don't want them.
Yeah, I'm too crazy now. I think maybe I think I probably always was, but I think I've really fostered this, you know, whole mindset where it's like if this conversation doesn't like escalate to something like
and then
borderline psychotic, I'm not going to have a good time.
Yeah, and then you wonder why people look at you weird when you just fucking casually like talk about weird shit, you know? I don't know.
I mean, I don't wonder. I know full well that like I can't do it.
What a life though, like those people must lead, you know?
It's got to be nice.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be, because I tell you what, this whole me not being able to socialize very well, it's pretty well a burden at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It'd be nice to be able to like occasionally functionally get something done in society.
Yeah.
And like take it seriously, but I just can't. I can't take anything even a little bit seriously at all, because I'll just start thinking of like how like simple and like normal it is, and I just start thinking about all the crazy shit that I could be doing, like just tipping the guy's desk over, you know, just anything. Mm-hmm. Just being like, hey, like, dude, I've been in job interviews and just being like, hey, let me ask you a question. They'd be like, oh, okay. I'm like, you jack off yet today? like just throw something crazy at them. Yeah. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, whatever. I guess this interview's over. All right, I'll see myself out. And I just turn around, like do like a little spin, and like it's like, you know, like just get weird with it, because it's like, those moments, those peer moments of just like functional interaction, like there's too much gray area in there where my brain goes. It's too much A to B. There's not enough fucking.
There's not enough fucking around.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have a little bit of fucking around in there.
That's all it is.
Yep.
I can't stay on one point for more than fucking 10, 15 seconds usually. You know,
it gets boring, man. Mm-hmm. So about the state fair, what else is the state fair is cool?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna fucking grab a broom and shove up that guy's ass.
Fuck
Be like,
yeah,
I told
dude.
you get your money, bitch. I'm gonna tape a fucking $5 bill at the end of a broom and just rape him with it.
Are you going there this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the state fair.
You gonna check out the giant vegetables?
The as my roommate called the great Minnesota fag together.
God damn it!
Yeah, am I gonna get vegetables? What the fuck kind of a question is that?
You're gonna look at the big vegetables, dude. They got a section that's dedicated.
I don't know, man.
Entirely to giant vegetables.
I don't. That's the thing, man. I don't give a fuck about the agriculture part of these fairs.
So,
like I feel like this Minnesota State Fair, they need to quit like clinging onto this idea that this fair has its roots in like the pastoral times. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not what it is anymore. Like, they should just probably have people on tablets, and they should have like little stations where you can stop and play a little Wii U if you want. Like, they should just give up on this idea that it's like it's old timey. Well, I guess that's a little dated. You should be able to play a Game Boy Color, you know. Occasionally, when you're walking around the fair, you might want to stop and play a little Atari Jaguar. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny because I make a point of stopping and looking at the vegetables every time I go.
Yeah, it's because you're living in this fantasy world that everyone else is. This is like, oh, it's a fun old-timey fair. It's not.
I'm just like impressed. Okay, because like I don't look at the vegetables because they're like giant vegetables. I look at the vegetables because there was a human being involved in fucking creating this monstrosity.
Yeah.
And that person is probably a fucking like real weirdo.
Interesting.
Right? Like imagine fucking nurturing one fucking pumpkin. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, that's what you spend your fucking, like, entire, like, summer time period doing. Right?
Yeah. I wonder how much work it really is, though.
Like,
you just water it once
you gotta,
a day.
like, you gotta make sure, well, you gotta, like, I heard something about it, like, you gotta, like, fucking, like, have blankets over, and, like, there's gotta be a certain amount of airflow, and you gotta trim all the other fucking pumpkins away so that only that fucking stem.
So it gets all the nutrients.
Yeah, and, like, you gotta fucking, like, you know, move it around and shit,
so
and make sure it doesn't rot.
So it's
stuff,
involved.
Yeah.
It's a fairly involved process.
Yeah, and it's probably just one fucking weirdo that's just like, I'm gonna have the biggest pumpkin ever this year.
You know what we should do?
First fucking place this year, you know? And before you get to that, that one person has a chance of beating out several other weird fucks.
Oh man.
And they probably have a big fucking like feud against each other when that shit happens.
Oh shit.
And so you got these weird autistic dudes fucking growing fucking pumpkins.
Yeah.
And then like they gotta sit there and fucking watch the judges come around, just be like, yours isn't good enough, but you know?
And then he jack-o'-lanterns it and just goes inside of it and kills himself inside of his giant pumpkin.
I bet there's a lot of fucking state fair pumpkin-related suicides.
There must be.
Yeah.
When you dedicate that much time to something, you don't even get so much as 5th place.
Yeah.
You don't even ribbon.
Yeah.
At the fucking Minnesota. This
Imagine.
isn't America's fair. This is just one state.
Imagine.
Oof.
Yeah.
So how many like out of the 100 people who make pumpkins, how many of those do you think kill themselves inside their pumpkin?
Let's say 1 in 100. You know?
I think so. You know what I think we should do though? I think we should this is actually a fascinating thing you've brought up here. Is the folks who, especially like, so some of the shit like, you know, because there's like quilting competitions and there's things that make sense. Like an old lady might make a quilt for the state fair.
Yeah.
She's sitting around all day anyway.
That's a cute thing.
Yes.
Like that's an adorable thing to do.
But the weird
right?
niche shit like a giant pumpkin,
yeah,
those are people that would be interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
And we need to find them and get them on the podcast.
Where do they live, I wonder?
Dude,
they can't live in the cities.
I would doubt it, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. I mean, are you going back to the state fair? I'm gonna go still.
Yeah. When do you want to go?
Well, I don't know. I'm going this weekend for sure with my brother, but I mean, I'd go another time too.
You want to go tomorrow?
Do I want to go tomorrow? Maybe. Are you going tomorrow?
I think Carly was trying to, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Rain check. We'll see. I don't know for sure.
Sounds good.
But regardless, even if we go separately, we need to go to those exhibits. We need to get a picture of those names.
Yeah.
It's a little thing called Facebook. We go to facebook.com.
This could be on next week's episode.
The whole next week's episode could be us just speaking to people who grew giant pumpkins.
Yes. Dude, can we actually do that?
I think it's a fucking fantastic idea.
I'm so curious.
Yeah. And then also I think it'd be really great to talk to the second place guy.
Yeah.
And kind of get him riled up about how much he hates the first place guy. And then
like,
we merge the calls. And we get and we get those two fucking combatants on one phone call live on the Going Hard podcast. You want to talk about fucking fireworks, my brother? You want to talk about high drama in the pumpkin community?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then maybe we'd be like, oh, we had the third place person on the line, but we actually heard a gunshot. I think you guys made this guy kill himself because your pumpkins were too good. How does that make you feel having the blood of a fellow pumpkin grower on your hands? I think it'd be a great idea.
I think it's fantastic.
Now,
like you got my mind fucking running, you know?
I'm also, even if we don't get them on the podcast, what I really want, almost more than anything, is to at least get them curious enough to vet us and be like, oh, no fucking way. Yeah. They're like, these guys want to talk to us about pumpkins? What is this going to be about?
Yeah, see, that's what sucks, though. We might have to wait on dropping this episode.
Why?
You know? Because they might get suspicious.
They're not going to listen. They won't listen this far ahead. They'll listen to the first part and be like, why are they talking about serial necrophilia?
Yeah, right.
And how does this relate to me and my giant pumpkin?
Unless one of them is also a mortician. That's a combo. That's a combo made in heaven right there.
I mean, you have to think morticians have a good amount of time on their hands for a little gardening.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be crazy if somehow...
Full circle, bud.
We catch the guy fucking red-handed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's just
orange-handed.
right. Exactly. Yeah, we catch him. We catch him spooky. He's spooking around with those dead bods.
It makes sense,
Yeah,
pumpkins are very Halloweeny. So
Yeah, and fucking
morticians are very Halloween.
And that's definitely some that's some scary sex when you're fucking a dead body, fucking a corpse.
Yeah, it's a little bit spooky.
That's a little spooky.
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta be careful. A little odd. Quite the oddity. This is a good idea that we should. I mean, like I said, I want to just reach out to these guys.
Yeah.
Even just so on the podcast we can read like their responses to us, explaining all the many reasons why, based on what they've heard of our podcast, they cannot join to discuss their pumpkin growing habits.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. So is it just a giant pumpkin, or is there other giant? Is there like a?
No, there's a bunch of there's like
probably a watermelon or something.
There's like
is it all
like
gourds and shit?
zucchini and fucking cucumbers and like corn, carrots.
Okay.
Just anything that can get big.
Yeah.
As a side note, though, to the whole spooky Halloween thing, I was thinking maybe me and Carly put up like a the people put decorations in the front of the yard to scare people.
Yeah.
I could put a fake mortician fucking dead
yeah,
body.
yeah, exactly. It's like, is that a zombie mortician? It's like, no, but it is a guy.
Yeah.
It's a mortician fucking, well, I guess could be a zombie, maybe.
That's all I wanted to say. We can move forward with the vegetable talk.
No, the vegetable talk, I think it'd run its course. That's fine.
Had it?
No, it's a good idea for you to put illegal sex displays in your front yard.
Well, no, they'd be covered up.
Wait, why would they be covered up?
Well, it would be like softcore.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So he has the bag around his dick that they wear on HBO.
Yeah, softcore.
You get one of those.
Yeah, dude.
Well, okay, how about this? How about a guy who's into fucking dead people, but like not hardcore fucking, like just doing like some softcore kind of dry humping with a dead person? Is that fucked up?
Does he is it to completion?
I don't think so. I think he's soft, maybe even.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's just kind of a little gag.
That's just a good time.
It's kind of a little gag thing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that's good to do.
Yeah, I think we've really rounded all the corners off on this this whole mortician thing. I like it.
Yeah, it's good, buddy.
All right. You want to go on a break?
Yeah, let's go on a break.
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll see you guys and you'll hear us after the break.
All right.
Bye. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by La Ville Pavilion Bordeaux Rouge.
Nice.
Now this seems to be a this part of the ad read said to improvise your feeling on the bottle. Now there are a lot of French words on here, and so it would be unfair for me to attempt to transcribe this without really fully knowing. But it appears to say that this is it's a red wine.
Mm-hmm.
It's made in France.
What do the ingredients say?
Let's take a peek at the old ingredients. It doesn't have ingredients.
Oh, because it's wine, I guess.
But according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects.
Well, that's
defects.
That's no good.
And consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery, and may cause health problems. La Ville Pavilion, Bordeaux Rouge, French wine.
It's good that you read that because Carly's been drinking like one of those a night, and I feel like maybe I should stop her.
One bottle, a bottle a night.
Like a bottle a night.
I thought when you're pregnant you could have a bottle of wine a night.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
The Surgeon General might think differently, I guess.
But. Yeah, but with the surgeon, I mean, he's just covering his own ass.
Yeah. Second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you by St. Paul Municipal Funeral Home. It's located nearby here, and the mortician may or may not be somebody who fucks dead bodies. There's about a 1 in 100 chance. And then there's about a 1 in 10,000 chance that he also murders people and has sex with their body. So, good odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The St. Paul Municipal Funeral Home. I like my odds. And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the going hard
Josh.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Hey, producer Pete, how was your break? All right, very good. Hey, Alan,
Funny joke.
how was your break, buddy?
That was pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
I guess it wasn't so good.
Can we get a cha-ching? There we go. Thank you.
I don't know all the buttons.
Yeah. The producer usually handles this kind of stuff.
You know that producer Pete is actually part Jewish?
Is he?
Yep.
That's why he likes that cha-ching sound so much.
He's
got very curly hair. I could see it.
Yeah, he's like he's Egyptian Jew or something.
Yeah.
He always talks about how he's Egyptian or whatever.
He kind of does. He kind of leans into that. I guarantee
Yeah.
he's not more than, like one 30-second Egyptian.
Yeah.
Do you know that if you are 1/16th, I think is what it is, Native American, you get a free fishing license and shit?
Yeah, I was aware of that.
What do you think you get for being 1% Egyptian? Do you get mummies?
Yeah, I think all you get is just the comfort that you no longer are a slave that has to build the pyramids.
Yeah, all right.
Because Petey's ancestors were very much Jewish slaves.
Those were built by aliens, though.
Well, the aliens didn't do the labor. They did all the mathematics and the instruction. But
You think so?
Yeah, they used the Jew slaves to actually build them.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So they were. What do you think their motives were? Were they just they were just trying to phone home?
No, I think that they were just let's just go and maybe see if we can get these people to do something that's in any way technologically advanced.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like, well, these pyramids are kind of nice, but we kind of travel on an interstellar level.
Yeah.
So
it's like a form of tourism for the a travel experience.
Yeah,
some people
they were just testing our abilities.
Some people on Earth here go on hunting expeditions.
They sure do.
To hunt bears and things.
Yeah.
Right? Those that's something that you can do on a trip. If you want, you could just be I'm going to go on a trip and do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe these aliens were just let's just go see if we can force
some Jews to build some pyramids.
Lesser civilization into building some weird shit for no reason other than our own amusement.
Yes, and I think that's very much what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's my theory.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Would you do that if you were an alien?
A
spacefaring alien.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really smart to go to a place and find that there is other intelligent life, and then to kind of put that intelligent life to the test and see, are these people of really any use to us? Sure, they built this pyramid, but what is, in the grand scheme of things, what does that really do for us?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well, maybe I don't think they were testing them. I think they were just having a good time.
Oh, so you think it was strictly for entertainment?
Yeah, exactly, like hunting a bear.
Yeah, it's like kicking over an anthill and then watching him rebuild it, kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Which is one of my great hobbies, by the way.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I like this. Right. I like destroying, an animal habitat.
Interesting.
I'll get all fucking full of astronaut gear, and I'll go and I'll knock a fucking beehive on the ground.
Astronaut gear.
Yeah, that's kind of whatever.
So you feel like the alien presence.
That's definitely one way to really put yourself into this scenario. Yeah. But I was thinking more I don't know, whatever the beekeepers, they basically wear astronaut suits, right?
I mean, they're nets to avoid getting stung. But yes, I know what you're talking about.
No, they wear more than nets. They're head to toe in some white shit, and they have the.
Well, yeah, it's all sting prevention.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think an astronaut suit would do the trick?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get stung.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So I'll just get some old NASA gear, and I'll go out and I'll knock a few beehives around,
Yeah.
And then
just punch bees.
I mean, pretty fun.
Sounds cool.
Also fun to still just crush a beehive in your hands. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, dude?
Here goes your civilization, you fucking bees.
It's where's your god now?
Fuck.
I say stuff like that.
Is this why the bees are endangered?
I tell you what, it was definitely a part of it. I can't say that I'm the reason they're endangered, but I can say that I haven't helped in any way.
Yeah.
You know, pretty rough.
I'm terrified of bees.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Why come?
They're fucking real buzzy, and they got stingers on them, and they're gross looking.
Yeah.
Yep.
You actually don't like the way they look?
No.
I think bees are beautiful.
I think they're fucking terrifying.
Are you serious?
See their weird fucking, like, just, like, weird hairy bodies with their little fucking weird, like, pincer legs and their fucking pokey mouth things. And their weird fucking eyes.
Huh. I think bees...
All bugs.
I think bees are amongst the most beautiful bugs.
Yeah?
Yes.
Mm.
Personally. Not to get serious on this podcast or anything, but I'd fuck a bee, dude.
I'm about that ABAB lifestyle, dude.
What's ABAB?
All bugs are bastards. All right? That's my life.
That's a strange phobia.
It's not good because they're fucking everywhere.
Is that your only phobia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think I have a phobia.
Nothing?
Well, homophobia.
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
Transphobia.
All right. Well, this has gone too far. I want a real answer from you. All right. I'm not fucking going down this route.
I'm afraid of heights. Like
we were doing so good. There was no racial content.
I didn't say anything racial.
We talked about fucking bodies and shit.
Yeah.
Like all of that was fucking golden. Nobody can get mad at us for fucking talking about morticians' fucking bodies.
It's not racist.
What's that?
Killing yellow jackets, because that's just a type of bee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what would that be? Not race. It'd be like an animal it would just be like an animal phobia, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your arachnophobia is the fear of arachnids.
Spiders.
So
which I also am.
Right. So you have maybe just insectophobia or something, maybe?
Yeah, it'd be like something like that.
It might just be that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, my fears. So I'm
like you gotta. I think you're afraid. I know you're afraid of something.
Yeah, it's like if I see a black person and we're both walking.
God damn it!
We're both walking.
No, I think it's like.
But hear me out.
No, I'm not gonna fucking hear you out. I'm not doing this. We were doing so good.
No, man, just let me.
Finally had an episode that I was kind of able to fucking share with people. I think.
Just let me have my say here.
Good
right?
Lord! All right, go ahead.
Look, I'm saying,
do what you got to do. All right.
I'm saying, if I see a black person and they're walking towards me on the sidewalk, I cross the street.
Good Lord!
You know, so I don't know if that's a phobia or if that's just good old common sense. But
what are you afraid of for real though?
I told you.
It was like you're not afraid of water. I think it was like heights or something, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not like deathly like we'll go on like roller coasters and shit, no problem.
Sure, but like, would you climb a fucking like building or something?
No, but I don't think most people would.
Okay.
I think I have like a very average amount of.
Would you? Okay, like if you were on a skyscraper and there was a railing and then there was just a sheer cliff in front of you, would you like grab the railing and look over the edge?
Yeah.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, if there's a railing?
Right. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine then. You're fine then. Okay.
I might even just jump. I might say fuck it. You know?
Yeah, okay, that's not a phobia at all then.
No.
There's something
Bring it on.
I remember you being afraid of something and I can't fucking pinpoint it.
I used to be kind of a germaphobe, but I've gotten over it.
Yep, that's what
I've gotten over it though.
That's what it was.
I'm not that bad anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got over it.
Can I spit in your mouth?
I mean, that's not a thing that's not proving anything.
Listen, it kind of sounds like you're a germaphobe, dude.
I don't think that's even.
Just let Papa spit in your mouth a little bit.
I still definitely have it a little bit. Well, I don't even know if I'm a germaphobe, but like, you know, like if you like share like a cigarette or like a vape with someone and it's all wet, like that's fucking.
I mean, that's just gross.
I hate that.
It's like, I mean, I'm not like afraid of it, but it's just kind of gross. It's just kind of a rude thing to do.
Yeah. I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to have a thing where if someone would like drink out of my beverage.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't like backwashed or
water.
wet.
I remember you being very protective of water.
I would feel like I'd have to go and I'd have to get an entire new glass. And,
yeah.
But I don't do that anymore.
What do you think? What do you think stemmed that? What kind of weird shit happened in your childhood? Huh?
Well, there was this guy named Wally who fucking molested me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zerbiak?
Yeah, Wally Zerbiak. I went to his basketball camp he held at the. What the fuck was that place called? What was the place with the bison basketball team used to play?
The basketball team.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of that.
It was ghetto as fuck.
I just know the Fargo Dome. I don't know the actual.
God damn it! What was it called again? I wish I remembered. Anyway,
the Bison something or another.
The Bison Sports Arena.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I went to the BSA and Wally Zerbiak molested me.
Dude, that's fucking tight.
He's like, and I started crying. He's like, it's fine. We're gonna get you all Subway sandwiches. It'll be okay.
Yeah, and he spat in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, but before we get to that, a little something to remember me by, kid. And he just spat in my mouth. I was like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, you have a jersey of his. You'll have to wear it to the next podcast, I think.
That jersey brings up all sorts of
Weird
ill-begotten memories.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a little much now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I'm actually a germaphobe.
Yeah. No, I think you have gotten better.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it much anymore, but I know it was a real thing.
I have
in
a
the
crippling
past,
fear of rejection.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
I mean, that's definitely a phobia.
Right.
I don't know what it's called.
So I have like real phobias, like of things that are actually you should be afraid of, like things that like are bad for you psychologically.
Yep.
And you're just like, oh, a mosquito.
Dude, actually, no. So the mosquitoes.
You like mosquitoes?
I don't like them, but like here's the thing: like mosquitoes, ants, and like flies are like very unavoidable things, like in life.
Sure.
And so like if they land on me or crawl on me in the ants case, I'm not like super upset. I just shoo them away, you know?
Okay.
Like, would I sit there and fucking like reach out and want one to like fucking crawl up me? Probably not.
Okay.
But I'm not afraid of it.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be impossible to live if you had an irrational fear of like a mosquito.
Yeah, exactly. They're everywhere. They're unavoidable. It's just part of life, you know?
Sure.
But like, dude, like fucking like centipedes and shit.
Yeah.
Those are fucking terrifying.
Exactly.
Bees, they're very unpredictable. You know?
Yeah.
They're always flying all over the fucking place, and there's danger involved with them.
Well, I'm a little surprised with the bee thing, though, because bees are unavoidable, too.
Yeah, but they're dangerous, though, you know?
They're really not dangerous.
Yeah, but like what? Like if I like
it hurts.
if I tried to
they
fucking
can hurt you.
Yeah,
I
but like
guess.
here's the thing with other insects, I can just kill them and be done with the scenario. I feel like if I try to kill a bee, there's a potential like I'm gonna get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And so that adds an extra little fucking like to be like, oh, I need to maybe not do.
Why
that.
are you like this?
What do you mean?
Well, Wally Zerbiak molested me, and now I'm afraid of germs. What happened to you?
Oh, a giant fucking bee mascot fucking raped me when I was younger.
Well.
Yeah,
okay.
the
okay.
the what was it? Fucking there's hornets somewhere. The mascot.
The Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. That one raped me when I was younger, dude. Been afraid ever since.
You know what? I feel bad now.
Yeah.
I was really
shame on you.
Shame on him first.
Well, shame on him, but shame on you for really fucking laying into it. All right, I'm just living my life over here, and you're fucking harassing me for.
All right. Well, you know what?
My bee.
I like how we both were like molested by basketball adjacent.
Yeah. And then I was fucking. I was on the set of fucking It way back in the day, and fucking Tim Curry also raped me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So that's why I have a fucking spider phobia.
Yeah. Oh, he was in the spider form when he did it.
Yeah.
I mean, that says a lot in
Wait,
itself.
is it Tim Curry? Did I say that right?
Yeah, he was the.
I was thinking like.
He was the original It.
I was hoping I wasn't because like I forgot Steph Curry and now I remembered his name and I was like, okay, that's a different person. Good.
Yeah. So I guess if you want another basketball reference.
Yeah, and then Durant.
Durantula.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He raped me also one time. Just a bunch of rapers out there.
Yeah, I went to an FMB's amateur basketball game one time and just got gangbanged by the entire team.
Yeah.
Now I hate bees.
Yeah,
especially ones from the FM variety.
Fuck.
Do you have a song?
I do, in fact. Let's make some music, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast one more time. Thank you for that.
Yeah, just one more time, guys.
Yeah, I promise you we only have like one more left in us, and then you can finally, whatever mania has led you to continuing this journey on with us.
Yep.
Hopefully that comes to an end. But you know what is followed, or what follows mania,
Yep.
Depression.
Yep, exactly.
And
then
often suicide.
And then anger, blaming, bargaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Acceptance.
It'd be sweet if we stopped doing the podcast and then a bunch of people actually went through the grief cycle.
Yeah.
That would be the most significant.
I mean, that's the goal, isn't it?
I mean, I would feel super significant for like the first time ever.
I mean, even if it is like just 50 some people.
Yeah, what if we just like even if just 50 people kill themselves as a result of this podcast, I feel like we did our job.
Yep.
Anyway,
here's a song.
Here's a song. Bye, guys.